There is a small, beautiful stream that flows gently through the west side of Pasadena for a mile and a half. It's San Rafael Creek, the last semi-natural stream in the West San Gabriel Valley. The creek starts at Annandale Canyon near Eagle Rock, passing through Johnston Lake, and heading east until it joins the Arroyo Seco where Pasadena, South Pasadena, and Los Angeles converge. Over the years, the creek has picked up some bacteria, probably from horses, urban runoff, and stagnant water in Johnston Lake. After World War II, flood control engineers put the last 250 feet of the stream into a small concrete channel. Storm flows now rush down the slope into the Arroyo Seco, bypassing the historic wetlands. The San Rafael Confluence is not far below the stately San Rafael Bridge. That's the beginning of the Arroyo Restoration Corridor, a key transition zone stretching to San Pascual Park and its wetlands, under the Arroyo Seco Parkway, through open spaces to the South Pasadena Nature Park, and ending at the York Boulevard Bridge in Los Angeles. This is a critical link in the Arroyo stream as it flows from the San Gabriel Mountains. Here the stream turns to the west and heads toward downtown Los Angeles. That's why San Rafael Creek Confluence and the ARC Corridor have been considered an ideal site for stream restoration for several decades. This is an excellent site to bring back natural areas, improve water quality, and create better public spaces. Before urbanization, the creek followed the Raymond Fault Ridge and nurtured 6 acres of seasonal wetlands as it flowed into the Arroyo Seco during storms. Verdant native trees and marsh plants filled the vast confluence, naturally filtering the water and supporting steelhead trout and other wildlife. In the late 1940s, after the flood control engineers channelized the Arroyo Seco stream with concrete, as an afterthought, they built a short, narrow 250-foot concrete channel to dump the creek's flow into the Arroyo Seco channel. The wetlands dried up and became fragmented, leading to faster runoff, poorer water quality, and less habitat. San Rafael Creek was reduced to a small stormwater channel in an area Pasadena planners now describe as a barren patch of undeveloped land. Pasadena and South Pasadena plan to spend $14 million of taxpayer money on stormwater projects and environmental improvements. It is supposed to be a stormwater program, but it won't improve flood protection or replenish groundwater. Instead, their approach would fill the arroyo with pipes and plumbing that will degrade the natural beauty, be costly, and require long-term maintenance. Before channelization, the creek nurtured 6 acres of seasonal wetlands as it flowed into the wetlands at the confluence. Verdant native trees and marsh plants filled the expansive confluence, naturally filtering the water and supporting steelhead trout and other wildlife. The two cities plan to keep the concrete flood channel and develop artificial wetlands. They would bury pipes and mechanical treatment facilities to treat and store some of the flow. Rather than enhancing natural process, they prefer gray infrastructure. Places where streams meet, like the San Rafael Confluence, are vital ecological areas and natural hotspots for plant and animal life. Here, water slows down and spreads out, supporting wetlands. Fish, birds, and insects rely on these places. These 6 acres at the confluence could be used to bring back spectacular, natural wetlands. Here is an artist's rendering of the Arroyo Seco confluence with the Los Angeles River near downtown Los Angeles. Wetlands and streams are nature's way of cleaning up water. They absorb and slow down flood flows, providing critical habitat for wildlife. Natural wetlands are far superior to constructed wetlands. They use natural processes to provide multiple ecological functions. They filter and clean water and provide habitat for bugs and birds and fish. They refresh the human spirit as well. Several local groups who really care about the Arroyo and the Los Angeles River, groups like Stewards of the Arroyo Seco, South Pasadena Nature Park, and Save San Pascual Park, have offered a different vision for the Arroyo. We say, remove the 250 feet of concrete at the creek mouth, widen the confluence and restore the natural floodplain, recreate wetlands to clean water naturally, and reconnect San Rafael Creek once again to the Arroyo Seco stream. Natural systems slow down stormwater, trap dirt and pollution, and use plants and microbes to reduce bacteria. A nature-based solution would restore the stream, habitat, wetlands, and wildlife corridor, rather than junking up the arroyo with pipes and tanks. Restoring the area naturally will bring back the wildlife corridor, and make it easier for native fish to move through the Arroyo Seco. It will create calm water refuges during storms and conserve water for when it is needed. Native plants like willows, sycamores, mulefat, and marsh plants will return to the area. The improved habitat will support birds and pollinators, enhancing our region's biodiversity. Cleaner water in the Arroyo Seco, less flooding, and more shade and green space will all benefit the Arroyo Seco communities, giving people and pets more places to enjoy. There will be new trails, scenic views, and educational signs. A healthier creek will be a key part of revitalizing the entire Arroyo Seco watershed for future generations. And what about the fish? Do you know that there are thousands of native trout in the upper Arroyo in the San Gabriel Mountains, and that experts have determined that the Arroyo Seco is the best place to bring back the endangered Southern California steelhead? During storm flows, some of the trout pass through Devil's Gate Dam to the Arroyo stream below. We stewards of the Arroyo are working to restore conditions to welcome the steelhead back to the Los Angeles River and the Arroyo Seco. The real choice is between letting nature do the work or junking up the area with pipes and plumbing. Arroyo Seco communities have a rare chance to make a real difference. By investing in a living creek and stream, we can start to repair some of the harm caused by past human actions to this rare natural treasure. There are lots of reasons to say no to the so-called Arroyo Seco water reuse project that Pasadena and South Pasadena are peddling, but the main one is that it will degrade the Arroyo Seco, rather than restoring it. We urge you to contact officials from both cities, asking them to revitalize the Arroyo. We can send a powerful signal to Southern California about how to address climate change and enhance biodiversity. We hope you will join us in urging Pasadena and South Pasadena to protect and restore nature in the Arroyo Seco for today and for future generations.